Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to the Spreadshot episode. I like Spreadshot. It pretty much just means everything explodes into chunks. No health, no runes, no nothing. Bit disappointing, but we are in the really nice position of being able to explode anybody in front of us, and has actually got a surprising amount of range, which makes me very happy. Now we do have a +2 water mage and an imp summoner. Never mind, we don't have any of those things. They're all dead. Haha. Okay, so we've got that, we've got all these things. Beautiful. Very happy about this run. So what have we got in here? Stasis. Ooh, this terrifies me a little bit. Last time I did stasis in one of these rooms, I got utterly smoked. And, I mean, I don't necessarily... It's not guaranteed that that's going to happen. I'm gonna clear the rest of the floor. I guess the first and foremost thing I should always do is clear the floor before doing any particularly risky types of... Wow. I'm like the quintuple twin mage. Ow, that hurt a little bit. At the very least, we got a doctor perk from all of that. Or from earlier, which is going to help substantially. Hey, it's a big skeleton. Looks like there's a heart, which I'm very much appreciative of. So what we want to do is, apart from just firing off Spreadshot, because it means I don't actually have to worry about aiming too much, and it does stupid amounts of damage too. Yeah, oh, this is a good build. I'm enjoying this thoroughly, which probably means we're going to lose somewhere along the way, but at the same time, not the end of the world. It's just life. Oh, this is fun. Okay, damage control, impromptu armor, beast hammer. I'm going to go with damage control. Honestly, most of these are worthless. Beast Tamer is not great. Impromptu armor, not great either. Guess it technically makes it invalidates one hit you take, but that's not great either. So we've got at least 3 health pickups sitting around, which is awesome. Means I can't go balls to the wall here, but at the same time, that sounds uncomfortable, so I'm going to avoid doing it. So let's just slow everybody down here. Get the particle spam off. Took a little bit of damage, but again, we are in the very nice position of being able to just pretty much Spreadshot everything. Aim is less important at this point than just pointing ourselves in the right direction, which is a fantastic thing to say. We also don't want to get hit by those rumblers. They're kind of jerks. Freaking bandit aces. I'm trying to hit them from a distance, but then again, I really don't have much to worry about. At least, not from this room. I think I killed him. I have no idea. I think I did. Yeah, he looks dead. Or at least, doesn't look like there's anybody left here. So if he did leave, he left in a hurry. I don't think they generally can do that. Oh, shoot. I accidentally turned off one of my attack spells. Well, let's just fire these things off. If I can take out the Wind Hunter, that puts us in a very good position. Luckily, I've noticed with the Wind Hunters that you can actually just rotate around them. And it actually makes things fairly convenient. That's a Shock Knight. The thing is, the Knights... Well, not necessarily the most threatening of enemies, they do have that annoying penchant of doing stupid amounts of damage to you if you get remotely close to them. Luckily, I'm not required to get close to them. I can kind of just let my stuff take care of them at a distance. So what we're going to do, put this in here, reduce the rent. Oh, wow, that makes quite the difference. So oh dear. So we've, if you can get this up to level 10, it actually removes the random, jeez. It actually removes the randomness entirely. That's a lot of hatchet zombies. I do not like hatchet zombies. This has probably been made clear in the past, especially against +X hatchet zombies. At least that one was kind enough to give me some hearts. But if I can get my entropy level high enough, and at this point, I'm going to start pursuing that. If I can get my entropy level high enough, then we're going to be able to pretty much shoot this elemental crazy shot straight forward. And that is extremely preferable. Now, I'm a little bit concerned here just because we got the gas clouds, we got that mystic statue. Let's take him out before... yep, there he's dead. And lastly, we got the Spark Elemental. Luckily, we've got the damage to... Well, not the damage. We've got the range to keep it at bay. Beautiful. I'm going to pick up that heart. And a Mind Rune, which I'm going to hold on to for a little while. Yeah, no, we definitely could have done a pure fusion build at this point, but I don't really want to do that. Stupid bat, get out of my face. Yeah. No, Prismatic Spray is definitely kind of one of those where, or not Prismatic Spray, Prismatic Devil, it's not exactly one of the most useful spells on our build, but at the same time, it does actually have its nice use of, well, don't have to worry about bats, don't have to worry about destructibles, and, well, the buffs are really nice. But between that and this, and the crazy shot, I'm hoping... There we go. Take out all the speed guys. Make life easy. So the bandits have both stolen stuff. Let's lure them in. Yeah, pretty much if we can get somebody close to a wall, everything dies. I appreciate that thoroughly. I'm going to have to remember to use my spray ability. I might almost consider replacing it for some kind of buff. Probably didn't need that health, if I think of it. Whoops. Was not paying attention. But at the same time, we've got so much. Hatchet zombies. That's a problem. At least I can stay away from them. Freaking bandit. Oh, finally. Because I believe... Oh, that's a plus X hatchet zombie and another dark rune. So what we're going to do is quickly make that spell that we're looking for. Because, holy crap, we can get it up to a very high level. Oh, it's not earth. It's dark. There we go. Dark calling, I believe. Now, let's quickly check. Speed dark. Okay. One of these has got to have a modifier on it, right? Yeah, there we go. Because these modifiers don't come cheap. Knockback and cooldown. Ooh, that's nice. So, sorry, Agony, you're awesome, but you're not... We still don't know what Fizzle does, and the debuff isn't that great. It does a decent amount of damage, and it's got pretty good range. But... I can put Dark Calling. Oh, it's light runes that need to do that. Well, at the very least, we can buff the range on it insanely. I was expecting the speed runes would make it go farther. Never mind. And... Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Oh, no, the range is the calling itself. Okay, that makes sense. Well, let's, wait a second. Scratch your face. Get in there with the particle spam and blow them up in one go. I don't think I got hit by a hatchet there, but I could have. I don't know. Hoi! That was a lot of burrowers. Or at least, that was like 2 burrowers, and I'm just exaggerating things. Both are entirely possible. So, I like our teleporty thing, because especially if we boost its range, I'm going to have to do exciting things to... Yeah. No, that's a good one. It's great. Mainly because you don't have to worry about accuracy with it, which is exactly kind of the problem with this build right now. It is probably the least accurate thing I've ever had. So, again, we still do have that room, and I have half a mind to just not do it, largely because it could potentially kill us. But at the same time, oh, jeez. At the same time, there should be enough health that we'll be okay. Thank you, crazy long-range nukes. You make my life so nice. So there's at least one health pickup over here, and that's the last of the rooms. So you know what? I'm going to do this room. We've got so many hearts that it seems irresponsible not to. Because unless I specifically die here, we're going to be fine. So let's quickly grab Mindlessness, take Current off the build. Sad to say, but at the same time would need Mindlessness to buff our rune levels temporarily. So what I'm going to do, wait for the cooldown to go. Oh. Oh, we're knocking the light elemental around with all of our abilities. That's amusing. Okay, left bumper, spam. Okay, we're doing enough damage. Oh, right. Because if we have a spell that's damage is not specifically determined by rune level, specifically our super teleport ability, then the reduced rune level becomes moot. Oh, that's awesome. We are running into some slight issues as a result of this, but ultimately didn't make much of a difference. So we can do max HP or damage. At this point, we do enough damage that the damage boost is tempting. Yeah, let's do it. And we could get floating, static stin, grizzly strength, or class synergy. Yeah, that's a little bit rougher. floating is tempting, his movement. Grizzly strength is another 10% damage, but it's at the cost of survivability. Let's go with floating. The ability to run around is going to be pretty useful too. So we know where the staircase is. Let's grab the health. The only real problem with floating is you do have to worry a little bit about who you run into, but it's probably going to be better for running away than anything else. And here's our damage. Beautiful. Because the thing is, Grizzly Strength, while nice, I would prefer to get health boosts, and so I'd prefer to survive. On lower difficulty levels, I can totally see it. But right now, Grizzly Intellect would probably be high on the list, but everything else may be a little bit less so. I'm going to leave Current off the build for the time being, just because I would prefer to have the boosted rune levels. It does seem to make quite the difference. Jeez. That's great. And we get another entropy rune, which I'm actually going to hold on to. Maybe. The problem is I would very much like to use the entropy, reduce the randomness. I'm going to try it. We got float, which is actually really nice. Oh, hey. We didn't even have that going. Okay, so we barely did that one at all, but at the same time, it's pretty much free XP. A little bit of damage, but not enough to make it much of a problem. Really, you just get hit by one fireball. So, let's just avoid everybody. Yep, floating was definitely the right choice in that situation. Keep my distance. Oh, ow. Don't like getting stunned or anything like that. That shock. Yeah, no, floating is definitely a good choice here. All of this build was a good choice. It makes me very happy. So, let's keep going. Because now we move super fast. Now we've got crazy area of effect type attacks. Now we've got all sorts of things going for us. I'm gonna... Oh, that's a couple of health... Or, no. There's only one health portal. I do have to worry about the Mystic Statue a little bit. He hurts. That said, we're probably going to be fine. We have 2 more health pickups down low. Or back here. So I'm actually going to go back for them. Because it doesn't look like there's going to be a staircase here. And backtracking is pain in the butt. So let's backtrack while it's short. And save time later. We're going to need more Doctor Perks. Or Soul Rip. Really, both would be great. But, again, it's one of those that, at this point, I've already made it past where I have the most amount of issue. And... it's Focused Witches and a Rumbler. None of which are my friend. Mindlessness. And keep going around. Oh, geez, there's a level 2 Focused Witch. She's a jerk. She's a serious jerk. I'm so glad I went with floating. Oh, God. I don't have to worry about accuracy in the slightest. It's great. Okay, so this is a hard one. But I'm going to go with Soul Absorption. Yes, we're halfway through, but at the same time, that could at least net us some amount of health. Doctor would probably be preferable to Soul Rip. Or not Soul Rip. Soul Absorption. Though, Soul Rip would be kind of nice. Just for the extra health. I think I'd still... Oh, goddamn, you piece of shit. It's a Shrine of Destiny, so you know what? Let's bump her up. Then get back in here, because the thing is, Shrine of Destiny is best dealt with close range and violently. Oh, geez, he summoned a giant skeleton to fight me. I've never seen him do that before. That's a serious concern. Oh, well. At the very least, we've got health 1 room back. Take out the red bones, and we get entropy and fire. So I'm going to put one of these into Elemental Trident. Because the closer range that is, the better off we're going to be. Anything else that I can boost up? Right, Light. Light reduces the cooldown on this spell, so I'm going to put it in. How much does it change it by? 0.2. That's not great. It's really not good, but whatever. Crit multiplier, fire. I'm going to hold on to the fire and mind. So eventually we're going to run out of space for new runes, but that'll be later. Okay. So, I'm going to go back, grab that health. Cloud doesn't hurt me, but I'm going to avoid it anyway, just because it's a jerk. And let's go through. Time Wraith, mages, everything. I'm going to do that, and then just kind of zip through. I'm stunned. Oh, that's a bad thing against the Earth mages. Or, actually, that was a Focused Witch. Oh, jeez, I just walked. Holy crap. What? 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 Okay, if you notice my health is going down, there's a high potential that I might actually just die right here. No, it stopped. Something there had a huge damage debuff. It must be what's killed me several times at this point. So at this point, this run has gone from, fantastic to absolutely terrible, and we're dead. What the hell hit me? I don't know, but I went from full health to none. Ah. And there was no debuff listed either. It was like I was still in that damage zone or something. Weird. Alright, well, that was a great run, and I'm going to revisit it. Mainly for spread shot. Honestly, if I could get 2 of both, pretty much everything in front of us would die, which would be great. It'd be really good. It'd be fantastic. So, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Runers, where we will continue throwing our face at intermediate, and hopefully someday we will take it out. And if you guys want me to do a run where I actually have a chance of winning, tell me, and I'll go back to an easier difficulty for some funsies. Honestly, it'll probably be run like 40, where I do a bunch of random runs. Maybe random adventure, as well as a challenge. I don't know. I'll figure that out. So anyway, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.